Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Starbuck versus Infi. This game taking place here on Amazonia. First things first that I want to say, both players chose random and both players chose Orc. So it is going to be an Orc mirror matchup here on Amazonia. Alright, I guess even in a random versus random matchup, you have a mirror match 1 out of every 4 times. So what are these players really looking to do? What is really bold and things that you should be considering in a random match when your opponent is random is that you really don't have a very specific build order. You really don't know what you're trying to go for, and you don't know what your opponent's trying to go for, and either. It looks as though, wow, Infi out of the gate opening up with maybe Farseer Headhunters as the War Mill getting placed down. Starbuck, thank you for the follow. Hi, how are you doing? As we're looking at what's going down in, well, your game. Ultra of Storm's already in play. Is it going to be Farseer first? Yes, Farseer first going up against, well, it looks as though a Farseer first, but it is going to be Farseer Grunts instead of Farseer Grunt versus Farseer Headhunters. Alright. Starbuck and Infi having a little bit of fun at talking back to each other there. No spoilers, please. Good luck in DreamHack, by the way, Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Coming back across here, Farseer are going to be out onto the battlefield. Dual Spirit Wolves. We are going into that second Orc burrow, which is commonplace as if you're trying to get the War Mill, trying to place down Headhunters, you need some additional supply and to train up more units, and you don't really have the lumber in order to tech to tier 2 that quickly. Coming back off to the north, we are looking at the Farseer already on the move here. Is it going to try to use Spirit Wolves Lightning Shield strategy to easily clear out this creep camp? Yes, it will. And there we are already right off the bat going after this Renegade Wizard here. Lightning Shield, is it getting affected? Yeah, the Grunt actually taking a little bit of damage from that Lightning Shield as the last 2 rogues will end up getting taken out as well. Alright, trying to make sure that the Lightning Shield doesn't kill any of his or steal any of his experience as he now makes his way to finish off that last level 3 rogue, giving him level 2. No spoilers, but I guess human will win. Yeah.
We're under attack.
Headhunters already making their way out onto the battlefield. Farseer making some quick presence inside the base of Starbuck, looking to disrupt some of that mining. And well, oh, War Mill actually getting upgraded right here. And well, that one peon is just saying, come on, can I build this fast enough around me to stay alive? That is going to be the question, as it looks as though one shadow wolf is taken, or one wolf is taken down, and Starbuck's peon just happy to be alive right now, down to 6 hit points. Meanwhile, down to the south here, Infi's Farseer going after the Forest Troll Berserker creep camp, gonna clear it up pretty easily, picking up a Slippers of Agility, and now trying to maneuver on about. 23 supply compared to 20. Worker count is about the same as ensnared Headhunter may end up getting taken out. Starbuck looking to shut it down as the Shadow Wolf, or the Wolf, excuse me, just trying to get in front of it. Couple of easy more shots should finish it off. There's that Chain Lightning to, well, save a bit of time. Clarity Potion also used there. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Shadow Wolf, Farseer, Headhunters making their way through, looking to, well, poke apart some of this here. Was there a low hit point peon? Yes, there was, and it quickly jumped inside that burrow here. Farseer looking to continue to finish off more of these units. Infi is actually down in terms of level, while Starbuck actually having a 2-to-1 level here. He is still training up more grunts, though, going up against the Farseers Headhunters. Back at home of Infi, taking the tier 2 nearly done, Voodoo Lounge nearly done, as Infi needs to take some time to do a little bit of his own creeping. Otherwise, he's just going to fall further and further behind. There we are, clearing out this 4-3-3 creep camp. Farseer should have no problem looking to back away there, taking down these Forest Troll Berserkers. Slippers of Agility dropped another Tim, or as we're looking at +6 agility, decent amount of armor, as the Headhunters are now making their way back over as well. Alright, Headhunters finishing those units off pretty quickly. Farseer Infi getting up to level 2. And, well, this is just going to be a little bit of a lull in the process now. Both sides are going to try and do a little bit of creeping, and then, well, what we're going to be looking for is what type of tier 2 tech and tier 2 units we're going to see. Tauren Totem getting added in, and Tauren Totem has become a very, very mainstay of the Orc mirror match. Orc mirror match with that Tauren Totem going into tier 3 and allowing Spirit Walkers to not only cast Spirit Link, but resurrect Tauren as a way to try and get a little bit more resources out of your own units. Low hit point Spirit Wolf going to get resummoned, trying to deny a little bit of that experience, as Starbuck is just 7 experience shy from that next level. Chain Lightning finishes things off. Don't know if Starbuck really needed to do that, but he threw in his calculation, knowing, you know what, as soon as I finish that off, I will be at level 3, which makes my Spirit Wolves just that much better. Coming back down across here, Farseer, Shadow, or the Spirit Wolves trying to make their way back across. Are they going to be able to find those targets? Wolves getting taken down pretty quickly. Level 3 given to the opponent, as Farseer now has Dire Wolves ready to add in some of that damage. Tauren Chieftain coming in from the far side, already has Stomp, doesn't have Endurance as of yet, as we're looking at one Headhunter getting taken down. All right, Dire Wolves really, well, doing that damage with that critical strike. These, the Dire Wolves of Starbuck finally out onto the battlefield, trying to find some targets onto those Headhunters, as we're looking at a Shadow Hunter second coming in from Infi. So Shadow Hunter versus Tauren Chieftain, as Infi able to hold off the attack. Meanwhile, Starbuck trying to retreat back with that Tauren Chieftain here, did opt to go for Stomp first, doesn't have Endurance Aura, and the units could try and fight through once more. Reinforced defenses, incredibly important in the mirror match, as you do not want your Orc Burrows to get sniped down that quickly. Starbuck, however, with still no War Mill, may end up finding that, well, Headhunters and their range damage is still rather effective against heavy armor, and end up being supply blocked here in just a moment. No tech to tier 3 coming in from Starbuck yet. Meanwhile, we are already teching to tier 3, but we are going into a Spirit Lodge with Shaman. So it is going to be Purge, perhaps Bloodlusted units coming back on the other side here, as the Shadow Hunter, well, gets the double Slippers of Agility, as that is its primary attribute. The Shadow Hunter being a agility-based hero doesn't quite make sense to me, as, well, it is such a strong caster, and normally when I think of agility heroes, I think, you know, Demon Hunter, Blade Master, very strong frontline heroes that absorb a lot of damage. You don't want that Shadow Hunter in that front line very much. Farseer looking to clear things up here. We are going to get to, well, Lightning Shield coming back through here. Now, I'm starting to think that both of these players here on Amazonia, they're only going to be sitting on one base for a little bit of time, but they are going to be getting up to tier 3. Rock Golem gets taken out here. Farseer ready to put in some pressure, and we are going to be getting, well, Vampiric Aura onto that Shadow Hunter, which doesn't really help. Meanwhile, a Potion of Invulnerability used on by the Tauren Chieftain as the well, the Shaman's Purge, also a very, very effective temporary root, causing that Tauren Chieftain to be easily body blocked by those Dire Wolves. Wanting to make sure that the Tauren Chieftain didn't suffer too much damage, quickly use that Potion of Invulnerability in order to get away. Farseer now making its way down, trying to clear out the bottom right-hand side of the map. Raiders are out here onto the battlefield as well. No tech to tier 3, so Starbuck not going for the strategy that I thought, as Infi, being the sneaky Infi that he is, now just simply walking in with Goblin Sappers. There was a quick Goblin Sapper right there, trying to make sure to take down 2 Orc Burrows, but unable to do that, dealing good amount of damage to that Voodoo Lounge instead. All right, coming back through, Spirit Walker fighting alongside the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain getting up to level 3. Couple of disenchants right there. Tauren Chieftain not picking up the Tome of Agility. No, Farseer going to do that for that additional bit of armor. Raiders.
Research complete.
Units still continuing to work together. Farseer now moving back off to the north. Double Scrolls of Healing, and we still don't see a tech to tier 3, but we are getting in, well, defense, steel armor for these units. Tauren Chieftain also getting trained up by Infi here, Infi now going up for 3 heroes. He does have, well, Master Witch Doctor training. What is going on here? All right, Berserkers are out here as well. So we could be getting, well, healing wards and stasis traps alongside the Tauren Chieftain. Okay, this is actually something that I hadn't thought of before. Stasis traps usually take a little bit of time to arm, about 3 to 5 seconds. If a Tauren Chieftain is able to stun units in that front line, you could easily place down a stasis trap right next to it to give it time to arm. By giving it time to arm, you can then essentially stun them again while the Tauren Chieftain is waiting to throw down another stomp. And there is that stasis trap right there, lasting a very, very decent time. And traps could be in order. All right, Rock Golem about to get taken down here. There goes one. Farseer already up to level 4, trying to finish off that last Rock Golem, but not going to do that. All right, one of my co-casters wanting to be next to me. All right. Farseer sitting at level 3. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 3. Level 3, level 3. We are still only at tier 2 by Starbuck. Meanwhile, the Tauren Chieftain of Infi needing to get to level 2. Now, this strategy, even if it doesn't work in this matchup, the Tauren Chieftain and the Stasis Traps working together, it could just be a necessity to practice, right? On theory, on paper, that seems like it would work extremely well, especially at level 3 when the Tauren Chieftain's stomp lasts just a bit longer. I believe that is the strategy in play. Whether or not it will come true is a different question, as Infi looks to set up his own expansion. All right. Going after the Granite Golem off on the other side. Starbuck looking to grab the other powerful item. Farseer, well, Farseer, I think he sold that helm, but we do have a Sobi mask on the Tauren Chieftain, which is also very, very scary indeed. Tauren Chieftain already with level 2 stomp. Meanwhile, Infi's Tauren Chieftain sitting at 2.5, really wanting to make its way over. Reinforced defense is completed as the Orc burrows, everyone just diving on inside. All right, in comes a Scroll of Town Portal. What's going to end up going down here? There's some stasis traps. Tauren Chieftain going to try and turn back around. And, oh, well, where's the stasis trap? There it goes. Tauren Chieftain trying to line up another stomp right there. There's another stomp again. And, well, did we see another stasis trap thrown down? Yes, we do. So it is stasis traps, stuns galore. And it's a trap. This is going to go back and forth. This stasis trap not, well, going to go ahead and arm on the other side. And units are just falling left and right as we see a Scroll of Town Portal. All these units heading back out. All right, it's a trap. But somehow Starbuck able to dodge out of it and forcing Infi for that retreat. We are looking only at one Witch Doctor right now. Where are the rest of those Oh, there's 2 Witch Doctors. Another one hiding behind that Tauren Chieftain. And getting up more Witch Doctors would greatly help, but also getting up to level 3 on that Tauren Chieftain. Level 3 Tauren Chieftain, that stun just lasts a little bit longer, much more effective. Tauren Chieftain should also be, Helm of Valor actually on that Tauren Chieftain here. Strength and agility, as the units are going to go ahead and engage here. Quick takedown there. Stasis trap in position here. As the Tauren Chieftain, well, Farseer making its way back down. All right, we're going to be going into an engagement. Stasis traps are all placed down here. Are we going to see a stomp? Yes, we are. Stasis traps are in position. And what is happening here? Stasis traps, who are they going to be stunning? There is another stun on the Starbucks units. Again, that's going to be lasting for a very long time. Another follow-up stomp could be happening in play, but no, Starbuck with the level 2 stomp really making a lot of damage as well. Lightning Shield also being dropped down. Scroll of Speed trying to make its way back over. Infi about to lose his level 2 Tauren Chieftain. Healing Wave trying to keep it alive. No stomp in time as that Lightning Shield does that extra bit of damage. All right, another stomp coming back into play, and this is just a stomp stasis trap stunning game as unit after unit is just falling left and right as Starbuck still able to place down another stomp here. He does have a potion of greater mana. There's a stun back off to the north. No more Lightning Shield onto the Tauren Chieftain as another stun goes down as well. so many units being stunned so often. What is really going to end up happening? But we still have mining by Infi down to the south here. Is it going to be enough, or is Starbuck just going to use all of the additional units that are falling as extra bonus experience for his units as the Shadow Hunter about to fall? Shadow Hunter falls at level 3 as Starbuck, still fighting his way through, throws down another stomp again with that help with that potion of greater mana. All right, units are continuing to fight. 48 supply compared to 41. Starbuck looking to perhaps seal the deal here. He needs to deal a large amount of damage, but Starbuck loses his own Kodo Beast as well. Purge stopping that unit in its tracks. As the units are now trying to retreat back here, a couple of, well, Berserkers could get taken down. One finish off some more units, takes down another Berserker with those critical strikes. Level 5 on the Farseer of Infi. Level 3, level 2 on the Shadow Hunter and the Tauren Chieftain. They have both been slain. Meanwhile, Starbuck retreated with a very low hit point Farseer, very low hit point Tauren Chieftain, but both nearly at level 5. 7 experience more and, 7 experience more and, well, 90 experience more there. Healing needed and in order here. Great Hall trying to be built, but Starbuck not going to be able to get that up and operational, as Infi now with the economic advantage should be able to pull away or pull with a lead a little bit later on. 2-0 upgrades on those headhunters. Starbucks tries to bring in those dire wolves down to the south to try and put in a bit of pressure. Headhunters are already, or Berserkers are already all here, ready to stop these units while they're unable to finish off any of those peons. All right. All right. My youngest daughter Iris is learning WarCraft 3, trying to touch the keyboard and like move things around. So if I'm a little distracted today, I apologize. Everyone in the family waking up a little bit early. All right, going across here, Tauren Chieftain quickly gets ensnared. Stasis Trap is right there. Is he going to try to throw down a stomp? And everyone gets stunned right there. Stasis Trap galore as the Tauren Chieftain continuing to fight back and forth. Are we going to see another stun? Units going down. There's another, stun going down here. Headhunters trying to fight some damage. Tauren Chieftain of Infi is only sitting at level 2, so the stun isn't nearly as large. Tauren Chieftain of Starbuck sitting at level 5, so level 3 stun is, absolutely stunning everything in sight, as the Tauren Chieftain now needs to back away. Getting too close to the Stasis Trap would actually cause it to be stunned, but instead uses a potion of invulnerability and stuns, dives on in. All right, continuing to make its plays and running around. There goes another stun. The Tauren Chieftain is temporarily stunned. Starbuck down to 195 hit points. He's trying to break away as he gets stunned, and he's able to escape away as well. So many low hit point units back and forth. Farseer trying to continue to attack here. Wolves are going to get taken down as we see a quick hex onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain, 93 hit points, 22. One more final shot would have been enough, but the Tauren Chieftain able to get away. Turning back to the other side here, we're going to see another stun go down across all of Starbuck's units. Tauren Chieftain hoping to line up another stun as well, but unable to do so. Tauren Chieftain now retreating back. Was down to 10 hit points, retreating all the way back as there's only 4 minutes of mining left in these gold mines. All right, Staff of Teleportation heading back home. Clarity Potion being used, as this is a little bit of a split attack here. Berserkers getting taken down pretty easily, trying to keep these units alive. And where are they going to be going next? As the Shadow Wolf just going to give a friendly love tap onto that Berserker to take it down. All right, there it goes. It does get taken down. Units are going to try and fight together. And here we are. Tauren Chieftain is back with mana. Sobi Mask all here ready to go. There goes a stomp as well, as the Tauren Chieftain does have to be careful. There is a Stasis Trap there. Is he going to try and focus it down? No, it doesn't seem like it's going to get focused. Shadow Hunter could be in trouble. Throws down a stomp. Unable to save his friend, though, as that Tauren Chieftain is down to 139 hit points. Shadow Wolves going after the Tauren Chieftain. Stasis Trap stuns everything behind the units, and this game is, absolutely stunning on both sides, as it's hard to keep track of why units are being stunned. Tauren Chieftain sitting at 150 points, has a decent amount of mana, and it's really been the Tauren Chieftain's stuns that have actually been allowing him to stay alive as well. By stunning those units, all of the opposing army is unable to attack, and he's been able to escape sub 50 hit points multiple times, as Starbuck now putting pressure on to that Voodoo Lounge, trying to take more of that home field advantage away. All right, are we going to lead him into a stasis trap anywhere? No, we are not. Shadowhunter sitting at level 3. New Voodoo Lounge being placed down. Tauren Chieftain going to throw down a stomp right there. Opposing Tauren Chieftain of Starbuck just not having the right amount of mana, as this Tauren Chieftain of Starbuck still staying constantly around 50 hit points, but finally gets taken down. But now we see a level 6 Farseer. Level 6 Farseer in play. Stasis traps in play as well. How come we don't see healing wards? Healing wards should absolutely be so beneficial at this point and stage in the game, as so many units are low on hit points. Infi sitting at 46 supply compared to 47. Tauren Chieftain getting taken down. There's that healing ward that I was expecting. More Berserkers are joining in on the fight. Is this the point where Infi starts to fight his way back, even though he has been behind throughout much of this match? Starbuck looking to do long-distance mining to make up for the loss in mining, and that really isn't working out all that well. Oddly enough, there's only 9 workers, but he's been harvesting lumber so much he's still just constantly gold strapped as he's buying a large amount of items. Back down to the south, Farseer sitting at level 5. Clarity Potion. Stasis traps are here. Tauren Chieftain's gonna get resurrected. Are you tapping the microphone now, Iris? Yeah? Oh, okay. Yes, this is game 2. As the Tauren Chieftain now makes his way back over. All right, 47 supply compared to 55. Infi finally in a low upkeep, trying to fight back here. We're looking at units trying to retreat back. The Shadow Wolves with sentry wards all over the place, as the Farseer now trying to put pressure on the Fortress. Fortress is taking a large amount of damage. Tauren Chieftain, Scroll of Speed being dropped down. There are stasis traps. Are they going to actually go down? Tauren Chieftain trying to engage right here, and there's a quick Hex right there. Tauren Chieftain gonna get hexed, gonna go ahead and break free as the stasis trap finally stuns the majority of the army. So many units currently stunned here as the Berserkers are focusing down all of those Spirit Walkers. All right, more stunning moments coming back around. Shadowhunter about to fall, gets off one last healing wave before he gets taken down, as stasis traps are still, well, all around the map. Healing wards, traps, so many wards being placed down. Look at Starbuck's army here, so low on hit points. They could get focused down so quickly, but another stun coming back around on the other side as the units are able to escape back once more. Berserker gets taken down. More low hit point raiders trying to retreat back. We are 42 supply compared to 40 as the Tauren Chieftain gets up to level 6. And now with Reincarnation, well, that Tauren Chieftain, if you knock him down, he's just going to get back up again. There ain't nothing going to keep him down as the Tauren Chieftain throws down another stomp once more. All right, Witch Doctor 1 falls. Berserker number 1, nope, not going to fall. Trying to break free once more as the Farseer and the Tauren Chieftain are still looking to put in a strong place here. Finally getting taken out again as the Shadow Wolves going after the Farseer off to the north. Tauren Chieftain looks like it will be able to break free with no problem. Shadow Wolves finishing off some more units as the Farseer gets up to level 6. All right, Tauren Chieftain trying to catch up to that Witch Doctor. Farseer trying to, well, offer a little bit of protection as that last unit going to get taken down. And the Tauren Chieftain, is it going to fall? Yes, it is. And it's going to get surrounded. Oh, we are looking at a peon surround here. Reincarnation right there. There's going to be a stomp. The problem is that the peons, well, is it going to be able to break free? Oh, purposely timing the stomps to try and continue this. And Starbucks Tauren Chieftain able to break free at 300 hit points. Multiple stomps finishing that right there. So much damage done. And we could be getting in for a little bit more mining. Perhaps, well, hey, no touching the arrow keys, Iris. Back down across here, a little bit more of engagement, getting ready. Level 6 Tauren Chieftain. There goes a stomp once more. Chain Lightning, level 4 now on the Tauren Chieftain here. Farseer uses a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, trying to finish off this Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain throws down a stomp as well. There's a Chain Lightning. Tauren Chieftain falls at level 6, no Reincarnation. Farseer falls at level 6. Tauren Chieftain falls at level 4. As there's only one level 7 Farseer alive out here on the battlefield. All right, so much stomp, so much stunning play as we are looking at Starbuck looking to pick off all of these headhunters. He throws down a last-ditch stasis trap to try and stay alive, but that is just far too much. All right, coming back down to the south here, Farseer was hoping to try and stick around here. Farseer with, well, Earthquake dealing major damage, taking down the Voodoo Lounge, and perhaps trying to take down this Great Hall as well. And not much can be done except for trying to keep the building up through repairs. All right, damage. No chain lightning. Look at Starbuck's army. Starbuck's army. One chain lightning could do terrible damage, as we are looking at 28 supply compared to 20. Infi trying to find a way to get back into this game here. There is sentry wards down here, and we are only looking at long distance mining from Starbuck at this point. Who's going to come out ahead? That is the question. Farseer getting some regeneration. Well, not so much anymore, as the Shadow Wolves blocking his path, and no Voodoo Lounge for any additional easy heals. Units trying to make their way back. No sentry wards at all, making it difficult to try to keep all of these units at bay. Meanwhile, the Farseer, look at those 3 very hit point Shadow or Raiders could get taken down. And it looks as though, well, there's a disenchant. Oh, finally getting taken down there. One more chain lightning could end up finishing things off. Units trying to back away again. Farseer down to 166 hit points. He's trying to stay alive and having a very difficult time doing exactly that. All right, Mud Golems are out. Summoning up new wolves again. Staff of Teleportation gonna get that Farseer back home. There is no Voodoo Lounge here, but he is able to at least see what it's going to be trying to attack him, as the Witch Doctor waiting to get to 200 mana for a healing. What, Iris? I can't hold your hand to make sure you don't touch everything? Coming back down to the south. Shadow Wolves coming back here. We're going to be getting Mud Golems to slow down these Shadow Wolves. Meanwhile, still long distance mining. The units are now making their way back. Farseer having up 177 mana. Are we going to be getting in some damage? Yes, we are. We could be going into, well, there's that Sentry Ward. Perhaps we should have been going into a Healing Ward instead. Chain Lightning finishing one off, as the Farseer able to get a little bit of distance and, well, walk away. Witch Doctor low on mana again, as the Farseer is down to 105 hit points. Needs to find a way to stay alive, as this Shadow Hunter getting lost in transit. Units going to try to make their way back over. Scroll of Healing could be used. There it is, to try and heal up all of those units again. Shadow Hunter could be still in a little bit of trouble. Able to break free. 29 supply compared to 33. Farseer trying to dive on into this spot here. As we're looking at the Shadow Wolves, they are currently revealed right now, as the Farseer looking to run away. There goes a Chain Lightning and Snare, and the Farseer falls. Level 8 now on Starbuck's Farseer, as he's chasing down that Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter down to 73 hit points, but slow from the Mud Golem. Wow, even throwing mud in this match. The Farseer of Starbuck a bit too slow, as we see a Hex go down here. Starbuck finally getting the Tauren Chieftain back out onto the battlefield. Gets the Farseer again, as the units are splitting off into different directions. 27 supply compared to 28. As the Farseer looking to rejoin back in on this fight, but I believe Starbuck has too much of an advantage now. Level 8 Farseer, level 6 Tauren Chieftain. Shadow Hunter trying to, well, just back up into a corner, but an easy reveal. Tauren Chieftain gonna finish things off. There's the stomp. Shadow Hunter gets taken down. All right, Irish, you like that? You were cooing pretty happily. All right, back down to the south here. It looks like the long-distance mining strategy for Starbuck is holding out just long enough here. Witch Doctor is regenerating mana far too slowly, and having difficult times trying to heal, as the Watcher or the Wards actually doing a great job here to try and offer a bit of protection. Tauren Chieftain gonna make its way over. Are we gonna see a stomp? We should be looking at a stomp. He's completely surrounded by units. Don't know why we don't see a stomp there, as the Farseer is also taking quite a bit of damage. Why don't we see a stomp to stop all of those units? There goes a stun, and now we are looking at the Farseer down to 116 hit points. Is it going to get taken down? Spirit Link now going down here. Starbuck trying to retreat back away. No mana on the Mud Golem to slow the Farseer any longer, as it's able to back up. All right, we're looking at, well, trying to retreat back home inside once more. Well, 400 gold, plenty of lumber. Shadow Wolves purposely blocking the position right there. Going to go ahead and Staff of Teleportation. Tauren Chieftain throws down a stomp. And, well, Farseer of Infi about to get taken down. It goes down, giving level 7 to that Tauren Chieftain. Back off to the north. I don't know how many times I've seen Starbuck run back with a hero less than 100 hit points in this match. But it looks like we're finally coming to an end here. Tauren Chieftain looking to finish things off. Going to throw down a, well, is it going to throw down a stomp? It should be throwing down a stomp. Not quite sure why it's not. Spirit Link trying to save all of these units. There goes a giant stomp. finishing off one peon and looking to finish off even more as the Berserkers are absorbing a lot more damage than they probably should be. Tauren Chieftain looking to take down more and more units. Shadowhunter back out onto the battlefield. Is it going to be able to finish off any of these units? I do not believe so. Farseer is coming back out onto the battlefield. He's still in the red, but he does come bearing gifts of healing salves and a bit more damage again. Tauren Chieftain looking to finish off more of those units. There goes another stasis trap as well, but the Witch Doctor is going to get taken down. Stasis trap doesn't get completed. Tauren Chieftain looking to take down the watchtowers by himself. Nope, there is Earth to finish off and get in additional damage. Headhunters trying to make their way back over. No Spirit Link this time around, as that Farseer would take full damage, and now with no expansion, Infi is also stuck to long distance mining too. Tauren Chieftain looking to finish off the Berserker here, but that is pretty much gonna be the game. Shadowhunter, Infi just sticking around to see what else could have happened. Tauren Chieftain and Stomp was a very good strategy. Instead, Starbuck with the level 3 Stomp able to pull with the win. A rather entertaining game. Both sides in a mirror match or mirror match, however, using different strategies. We saw a lot of Witch Doctors, a lot of stasis traps. I was just waiting for Infi to be able to use those stasis traps more effectively, timing them with the Tauren Chieftain Stomp, but that is almost next level execution needed in order to get that off. Infi just not having enough damage behind his army, giving Starbuck more opportunity to kill more units and come away with that hero experience lead, level lead, and then ultimately the win. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.